Here we film Crazy Bond's three-part, A, B and C. So we kick off with part A. We'll put up the formula calculations. Anyone that lives in the rest of the world apart from the US is going to deal in metrics, so unfortunately all these come in imperial measurements. So gallons, so we've done the easy work, or we've done the hard work, and we'll put up conversions so you know how much to use in a metric system. We've put part A into part B. We give that a bit of a stir. Basically it looks like a really nice custard. Doesn't taste like nice custard though, so it's not recommended that anyone eats it. And here's the magic, part C. So lots and lots of powder. We were mixing up a 1 kilogram batch. That's one of the little intricacies you use in this product, is it works in weight instead of milliliters. Once you mix this for 30 seconds, you then add in the Crazy Bond powder, slowly, and stir. So we're just doing a small area today, about 5 square meters on tiles, which we'll show you in a second. Let me just mask up. It's very dusty, this powder. Work it around until it becomes a nice smooth consistency, and then it's ready for serving. So I think serving's what they're saying, MasterChef. We're probably ready for applying it to the floor. But I'm sure you know what to do with it once you mix it up. The key is to put it in slowly and just to keep stirring. All that powder's gone in. So we had 280 grams of A, 280 grams of B, and then about 460 grams of powder. So there's a lot of powder goes into the mix. You kind of look at it before you put it in and just go, how on earth is that much powder going to dissolve into these liquids? But it does. That's the colour you want it to be. And it's quite thick. Reminds me of the old plaster of Paris days. It is an epoxy, so top life is not super good. But you know, it's long enough that you certainly don't have the luxury of sitting around and going and having a smoke and a coffee before you put it on. We did a hairdressing salon on Sunday with it. And I reckon we did 60 square metre space. We had it probably good for 15 to 20 minutes to get the job done. Okay. Apply it just like normal epoxy. You can screed it out if you choose to. What we've found is that it's okay just to take it directly and really roll it. A few minutes now. I'm just brushing in the Crazy Bond into all the bright lines just to make sure that I get really good coverage in there. This is a job we're doing underneath someone's house. It's an old area. There was had a lot of problems with moisture. It was really dead space, so we're going to epoxy coat, do a full flake seamless floor on this whole area. To my left this morning, I took up a whole lot of vinyl. But they want to have the whole floor looking the same, so we're going to Crazy Bond over these tiles and then stick our epoxy to it tomorrow. So it takes about 8 hours to cure before you can jump on it and work it. So you can see it's starting to get a bit stiff, even as I brush through it there. It's dry, starting to tack off pretty nicely. It's a spike job. Unless you're home handyman, and then I guess you're doing any thongs, which you'll never use again. So now I'll just give it a quick roll to go over the whole lot. And then, those crazy on school finished, we'll come back tomorrow and see how it all came together. So we're using the Epoxy E2U products all around on this job. There's the customer wanted to send it out pretty quick. So we're doing our prep work today, get all the grinding done, the patching, applying the Crazy Bond. And tomorrow we'll come in and apply the E2U product the same day, full plate stainless floor system. So what's the time now? Down under in Australia right now, it's 1:45. We'll start work at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, I'd say by about this time tomorrow we will have done our first coat. We'll have done our flake and we'll be ready to top coat. So by say 4 o'clock tomorrow, this person will have their living area back. We'll put up some before and after photos so you can see how it comes up. But here you can see, once you roll through the Crazy Bond, it becomes quite transparent, which you can see on the tiles. There does seem to be a sort of a milky-ish type of film to it. And that's the finish you want. So this is probably 10 minutes old or so now. I haven't done a whole lot of work in 10 minutes, but we've been having the luxury of time here because it's a small area and we've been doing some filming. But you can see it's starting to get stiff, the roller, when I'm pushing it. So when you're using it, allow yourself 20 minutes, you've got to be done and dusted, otherwise your life's going to get really challenging. Okay, so day 2, it's about 8 AM the day after, so I think it was yesterday around 1 PM we were doing this, and this is as dry as it can be. So it just feels like tiles really, but you kind of feel it's almost a rubbery feel to it, but yeah, it feels dry like baby powder. So 8 hours curing time normally for it, so we just go it overnight, be sure. And next thing we'll put some epoxy on it and it's going to stick to it forever. So this is actually an epoxy base as well. We don't know the magical ingredients because that's the secret sauce. But we've used it before, we know it works, and give us a few hours and I'll put up some before and after photos so you can see how well the epoxy sticks to it.